Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay and I am 17 and I'm super excited to be leading this video about Oreos. I love Oreos. And then I guess you guys can introduce yourselves as well for everyone.
I'll go first. My name's Catherine. I'm 17 and I'm leading this tag project and I'm super excited to be a part of this video.
I'm Shae, I'm 14 and I'm really excited to be part of this video.
Our first question, and first question is, what is your favorite type of Oreo and why? And my favorite type of Oreos are definitely vanilla, and I'm not really sure why. I think it's just because the taste is really good. I like how they're different from the traditional Oreo. They're kind of different in taste. And then a lot of the Oreos can be kind of similar to the traditional one, whereas a lot of them are chocolate, but I like how the vanilla, the cookie is very different. So yeah.
Those vanilla ones are really good. My favorite one is probably just the basic chocolate, but double stuff ones, because I like a little more of the frosting in the middle. But I don't know, some of the fruity flavors I'm not big on, so I just like the regular ones, and dipping them in milk is my favorite thing.
I would definitely say double stuffed is one of my favorites, but my favorite Oreo is probably the mint Oreo. I've always liked mint flavoring, so that's my favorite.
The next question is not really a question. It's more of just kind of rating the different types of Oreos. I basically just have a couple different types. So the first flavor that I thought would be cool for us to rate is the mint flavor, which is Shae's favorite. Yeah. So I think that'll be fun for you to rate. But anyways, I would definitely give it probably a 9.5 out of 10. I don't think I expected it to taste the way that it tasted. But I haven't had that one for a really long time. But from what I remember, I thought it was really good. I always get really confused about the food coloring, and I always think that alters the taste, but this wasn't really the case from what I remember with these Oreos, so.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably say a 9 out of 10. I really like the thin ones, especially because they're what I've heard Thin Mints would taste like, so those are really good. They also make peppermint ones, so just mint in general, I really like those.
I would probably rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It's my favorite, so that'd probably be the biggest rating for me.
I wonder how similar they are to Thin Mints, because I was always a huge fan of Thin Mints since that was the only type of Girl Scout cookie I could eat for the most part. But those are really good. Okay, so next flavor is the birthday cake flavor. I don't know, wait, have you guys had that flavor? Because it would be hard to rate it if you guys didn't have it.
Yeah, I've had that one before.
We had it, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that one, for some reason, I always really liked it. I think I would give it a 9. I'd say it's very sweet, compared to a lot of the other ones I remember having, but it's still one of my favorites, probably just because I really like sweet stuff. And it tastes pretty much the same as far as the cookie part goes, but the filling part I know is the main difference. But I really like the sprinkles that are in there. I'm not sure if those are sprinkles or not. I like that colorful stuff. I think that's pretty good.
I haven't had them in maybe a long time, or I don't know if I've ever had them, but they look really good from what I've seen. And I guess I'll rate it an 8 out of 10 because it's been so long, but they were really good, yeah.
For me, I would probably rate it a 6.5 out of 10. I'm gonna have to agree with Lindsay on this one that they are really sweet, and I'm not so fond of that, but I like them.
Yeah, the sweetness is definitely a big deciding factor in whether or not people really like it or not. But I've heard so many different opinions about that one. And for the last one, I was going to do the Lady Gaga flavor, but I had kind of an issue with that flavor, so I'll just talk about that. So what happened was I I saw like this. I went to Harris Teeter and I saw this label and it said Lady Gaga Oreos, and then I looked at the box and I was like, oh yeah, it says Lady Gaga on here. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it and see what they taste like. And my friends are with me, so they were like, oh hey, you have to try the Lady Gaga flavor because you tried like every other flavor. And so I decided to try it, and it turned out that it was the regular Oreo, and it wasn't like anything special. And so I was like, I don't think this is a Lady Gaga flavor. If it is, then it's just the regular Oreo, so there's no difference. So from what I know of that one, I would give it like a 3 out of 10, just because I like the taste, because it tastes like a regular Oreo, but there's nothing special about it. So there's I'm gonna like call it Lady Gaga Oreo.
So for the Lady Gaga Oreo, I've seen it, but I've never actually had it before. I do want to try it because like I've heard a lot of different opinions on it. But so I wouldn't really know what to rate it, but I definitely do want to try it.
Yeah, I agree with Shae. I've never had it, but it sounds really good.
I think what I got was like a fake Lady Gaga Oreo, because I've seen people talking about it and saying that it's really good and stuff, and saying that it actually tastes kind of different from the regular one. So I really don't know what happened there. I think they might have just said it was a Lady Gaga Oreo, but I hope I can try the real one sometime. But last question is, what is everyone's favorite way to eat Oreos? I know there are so many different ways to eat it. Like, I know some people who like to take out the cookies and just eat the frosting part, and I know someone who like they put all the frosting of like 10 different Oreos in a bowl and then like eat that with a spoon and then just eat like the rest of the cookies like by themselves. I've never done that, but I like eating them like the normal way. Well, not the normal way, but like I just like biting into them and like that's it.
My favorite way is just like dip it in a glass of milk. But my favorite part of the Oreo is the cookie, but I don't usually like pull it apart. I just eat it all together.
So I kind of eat my Oreos like really weird. I usually like take off like the top of the cookie and then eat the cream and then eat the cookies.
Oh, nice.
So that's usually how I eat it, because the cream part's my favorite.
Yeah. I think one way that I sort of tried eating it was where I took off the top part and ate the cream and the bottom part at the same time. And that was actually really good. I might do that more often. I hope everyone enjoyed watching our little Oreo review.